Ang Lee's technical miracle, first reviews of the movie Gemini. The film Gemini more than 20 years could not reach the screens. Different directors approached him, but the director's chair again and again appeared empty. Most often, people were afraid of the complex technical side of the shooting, associated with the rejuvenation of one of the main characters. As a result, the long-term construction was taken by Ang Lee, who decided that the fantastic action movie should be shot in 3D and using the controversial high frame rate. If judging by the first review, whether or not Lost. After the drama The Long Journey of Billy Lynn at halftime football match, the audience treated the high frame rate with suspicion, but in Gemini it seems to have fallen into place. All viewers, as one, praise the technical component of the project and note that 120 frames per second are perfect for classic action scenes. And yes, Will Smith excelled in the double role. That's what the first viewers write. Just watched Ang Lee's Gemini and the movie is good. Old Will Smith versus young Will Smith leads to a visually powerful experience that looks very cool at times. Ang Lee again creates a bold, unique action, comparable to the best examples of the genre. Watch necessarily only in 3D. Ang Lee's Gemini is a huge breakthrough for 120 FPS movies. Action scenes in this format look amazing. Excellent acting Will Smith, demonstrating the attention to detail of this movie star. You'll lose a lot if you don't watch it in the movies. Just watch Gemini and the film Truth. The young version of Will Smith is awesome, plus some great action scenes and a great Mary Elizabeth Winstead game. The only 3D movie I'm willing to support. Gemini is a technical miracle. At a high frame rate from action scenes really takes your breath away. The 20-year-old script leaves much to be desired in places, but the dramatic moments with the young Will Smith are a real gift. Even opponents of high frame rates can believe in the format after what Ang Lee did with Gemini. Not the most ideal, but it is probably the strongest argument in favor of working with a high frame rate of all that I have seen. And the illusion only gets better while watching. I literally tremble with delight after watching Gemini. The film uses 120 frames per second and 3D to create the most immersive action scenes I've seen in years. Glad Ang Lee's back in action. Due to its realism, the choreography of the fights looks very cool. The script is pretty standard, but the visuals and the game Smith outweigh it. In terms of a revolutionary visual experiment, the film looks as important as Avatar. The high frame rate format is greatly improved since Billy Lynn, and the rejuvenated Smith looks surprisingly believable. I watched the final version of Gemini by Ang Lee, and this is probably the only film about which I am ready to say that it must be watched in 3D and in 4K quality, if possible. I've never seen anything like it. It was like being in a movie. Gemini at 120 frames per second and in 3D, a real movie event, friends. A late 1990s action movie filled with everything Ang Lee knows. In Gemini, young Will Smith throws not one, but two motorcycle in old Will Smith, and this, as on me, very well. Highly recommend.